God says, "My child, the heavens are moving. The trumpet has sounded. The call has gone forth. Archangel Michael has descended with an urgent message, and time is running out." The White House, the center of power, the seat of decisions, the place where world-changing choices are made, has sent a message that was meant for you. But forces of darkness have tried to interfere. The enemy has worked tirelessly to keep you from hearing this truth. The call was made, but the message was hidden. The truth was spoken, but deception was placed before you to distract you. But now, at this moment, I am tearing through the lies. I am breaking through the barriers. You must hear this now before it is too late. There is a great shaking taking place. There are things being spoken behind closed doors that have everything to do with your life, your destiny, your calling. My child, you have been chosen. You have been set apart for a purpose greater than you can yet comprehend. The enemy has fought hard to keep you unaware, to keep you blind, to keep you asleep. But I am shaking you awake. I am sending this message so that you will open your eyes and see what has been happening all along. The message from the White House was sent with urgency. Those in power know something that they are not yet saying publicly. There is a plan unfolding, a strategy being set in motion, decisions being made that will send ripples through the world. And you are connected to this. My child, do not take this lightly. Do not dismiss this. Do not think this is just another message. This is your divine warning, your urgent call, your final chance to see before the moment of no return arrives. You were not supposed to hear this message. You were not supposed to know. But I have intercepted the plans of the enemy. I have disrupted the schemes of those who wanted to keep this hidden from you. I have commanded the truth to be revealed. And now, you must act. You must prepare. You must be ready. They tried to keep your name off the list. They tried to erase your presence from their records. But I have marked you with a seal that no man can remove. I have placed upon you a calling that no one can take away. You were meant to receive this message. You were meant to know what has been decided in secret places. My child, you are part of something far greater than you realize. There are forces at work that you cannot yet see, but I am revealing them to you now. The enemy has sent spies to monitor you. There have been eyes watching you, tracking your steps, listening to your words. But do not fear, for I have surrounded you with my angels. I have placed a hedge of divine protection around you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No attack set against you shall succeed. The message that was left for you holds the key to something unimaginable. The enemy is desperate to keep you from knowing. The enemy is working overtime to silence this revelation. My child, do you feel the urgency? Do you sense the magnitude of what is happening? That is because the battle in the heavens is reaching its peak. The forces of light and darkness are clashing over your destiny. But I have already declared victory over your life. I have already decreed that no power of hell will prevail against you. There are people who have plotted against you. There are individuals who have gathered in secret, speaking words against your name, trying to shut the door that I have opened for you. But my child, what I have ordained, no man can stop. What I have decreed, no force can overturn. The very ones who sought to block you will soon be exposed. The very ones who laughed behind your back will soon fall silent in shock. You must understand, my child, that the call from the White House was not just a coincidence. It was not just an accident. It was a sign. A signal. A moment that carries divine significance. You are being called into something greater. You are being positioned for something beyond what you have imagined. Do not ignore this. Do not delay. The countdown has begun. The final moments before everything shifts are upon you. My child, I am moving swiftly. I am acting decisively. I am making a way where there seemed to be no way. But you must be aligned. You must be awake. You must be ready to move when I say move. The time of hidden things is over. The time of secret meetings in dark places is coming to an end. The truth will be shouted from the rooftops. The lies will crumble under the weight of my justice. Those who have operated in shadows will be dragged into the light. And my child, I am preparing you. I am strengthening you. I am equipping you. For what is about to happen, you will need courage. You will need discernment. You will need unwavering faith. Because when the exposure comes, the world will not be the same. The forces at work behind the scenes are growing desperate. They know that their time is short. They know that the moment of revelation is near. They are scrambling to cover their tracks, to erase their misdeeds, to shut down the voices that dare to speak the truth. But my truth cannot be silenced. My justice cannot be stopped. My child, be ready. Be alert. Watch carefully. Over the next few hours, you will see signs. You will hear whispers of confirmation. You will witness the shifting of events that will prove to you that this message was no mistake. That this message was my divine intervention in your life. I am calling you to rise up. I am calling you to take your place. The message from the White House was meant for you. The words spoken in secret places were always meant to reach your ears. The revelation that is about to come forth was destined to find you. And now, you must act. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt cloud your mind. Move forward with boldness. Walk in the power I have given you. Stand firm in the authority I have placed upon you. The enemy is trembling because he knows what is coming. The darkness is shaking because it knows that my light is about to break through. My child, I have chosen you. I have set you apart. I have positioned you for this moment. And now, the time has come. The final moments before everything is revealed are slipping away. The countdown is reaching its end. You must be ready. You must be prepared. You must open your eyes and see what I am showing you. The battle is raging. The war is at its peak. But my victory is already assured. My justice is already set in motion. My will shall be done, and no force in heaven or on earth can stop it. Now go, my child. Open your heart. Open your spirit. Receive the revelation that is about to come. The time is now. The truth is here. And nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, listen carefully, for what I reveal to you today is urgent and beyond anything you have ever expected. The time is now, and there is no room for hesitation. There are forces moving in the unseen, events unfolding beyond the veil of ordinary sight, and you must be aware of what has been spoken in secret places. You have been watched, guided, and protected, but now the moment has come where you must awaken completely to the truth before you. This is not something to be dismissed or ignored, for the weight of this revelation will shake you to your very core. Archangel Michael has come forth to deliver this message, a serious alert, a call that carries the authority of heaven itself. The White House, the center of power, the seat of decisions that govern nations, has had a message meant for you, and though the world may not understand, though many may mock and dismiss, you must open your ears and heart to receive what is being revealed. There are those who have spoken in hushed voices, those who have sought to keep secrets from coming to light, but nothing remains hidden forever. The time for exposure is now, and what was once covered shall be uncovered. Your brother, the one you have walked alongside, the one you have trusted, the one whose presence in your life has been familiar and seemingly unshaken, he is not who you believe him to be. There are things that have transpired in the darkness, things that have been spoken in your absence, and I can no longer allow you to remain unaware. This is not to instill fear, but to awaken your discernment. You have sensed it, haven't you? The moments when your spirit felt unrest, the times when something seemed off but you could not explain it? That was not your imagination, nor was it a fleeting thought, it was the warning deep within you, the whisper of truth trying to break through. The White House, a place where the most classified information is discussed, where leaders convene to make decisions that shape the course of history. What if I told you that something concerning you has reached their walls? What if I told you that something beyond your understanding has been noted, recorded, and acted upon? This is not a coincidence, nor is it a matter to take lightly. There are movements happening behind closed doors, strategies being devised, and within them, your name has been spoken. There are those who do not want you to rise. There are those who see the light within you and fear it, for it disrupts their darkness. Your brother, he has been among them. This is not an accusation from a place of human judgment, but a revelation that must not be ignored. He has walked paths that you have not known, entered into agreements that were hidden from you, and has positioned himself in ways that do not align with the truth you stand for. The bond of blood does not always mean the bond of spirit, and though he may call you family, his actions have betrayed that very name. Do not take this as a call for hatred, nor as an excuse for vengeance. This is not a battle fought with human hands, but with spiritual awareness. You must know who stands beside you and who stands against you, for the days ahead will demand your clarity. There are alliances that have been formed against you, and while they smile to your face, they have spoken against you when you were not present. Your brother, the one who should have defended you, has instead participated in conversations that sought to diminish you. He has entertained thoughts that were not of love but of envy, not of unity but of division. Do you remember the dreams you've had? The moments when your subconscious tried to tell you something was amiss? That was not mere imagination. Those were the warnings that were sent to you, glimpses into what was hidden, so that you would not be blindsided when the moment of revelation arrived. This is that moment. Archangel Michael stands before you, sword drawn, ready to fight on your behalf. But you must choose: will you remain unaware, allowing yourself to be led by false pretenses? Or will you step into the truth, no matter how painful it may be? The message from the White House is not just about you, it is about the greater war at hand, the battle between truth and deception, light and darkness, righteousness and corruption. There are those who have spoken against you at the highest levels, and what they do not understand is that you are not just any individual, you are chosen, protected, and assigned a purpose that cannot be destroyed. There have been secret meetings, closed-door discussions where names were listed, where strategies were laid out, and where certain people were marked for silence. Your name was among them. But what they did not anticipate is that what is spoken in the darkness is heard in the heavens. Nothing escapes the watchful eye of the Almighty. Every plan formed in secrecy is already known before it is even set into motion. The forces of deception have underestimated the power that resides within you, the anointing that covers you, and the destiny that has been ordained for you since before time began. This is your wake-up call. This is your warning and your confirmation. If you have doubted, doubt no longer. If you have hesitated, hesitate no more. The truth is in front of you, and now, what you choose to do with it will determine the path you walk from this day forward. Do not confront in anger, for anger clouds judgment. Do not act in haste, for haste leads to folly. Seek wisdom in all things. Pray without ceasing. Call upon the name of the Lord, and he will direct your steps. Your brother, though he has betrayed, though he has spoken against you, he is not beyond redemption. But you must be cautious, for trust once broken is not easily restored. Watch his actions, not his words. Discern his spirit, not his gestures. Let his fruits reveal the truth of who he is, and in due time, all shall be laid bare. You are being called higher. You are being set apart. The shaking has begun, and only what is rooted in truth will stand. Those who have built their foundations on lies will see them crumble. Those who have forged their paths through deceit will find themselves exposed. And those who have trusted in the covering of the Almighty will remain unshaken, standing firm as the storms rage. Do not take this lightly. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. The call has been made, and it is for you. Archangel Michael does not come with idle words, nor does he deliver messages in vain. There is purpose in this, urgency in this, and the time for action is now. Pray. Prepare. Stand in truth. For what has been whispered in secret is about to be shouted from the rooftops. The White House may hold power in the earthly realm, but the kingdom of heaven holds the ultimate authority, and no decree made by man can override the plan set forth by God. You are chosen. You are protected. And you are called to walk in truth. Take this seriously. Hold fast to what has been revealed. And know this, though enemies may rise, though betrayals may come, though the forces of darkness may scheme, nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what God has ordained for your life. Be strong. Be watchful. Be ready. My beloved child, listen to my voice, for it is I, the Lord your God, speaking to you. I have watched over you from the moment you were formed in your mother's womb, and I have never forsaken you. Even in the moments when you felt alone, even in the times when the darkness seemed unbearable, my hand was upon you. I have sent my angels to protect you, to guide you, and to whisper my truths into your heart. And now, I send this message with urgency, for the time is near, and you must be prepared. Archangel Michael stands before you, his sword drawn, his presence fierce yet filled with the love of the divine. He has been sent to deliver this message, a message that carries weight beyond human comprehension. This is no ordinary moment, no fleeting whisper of thought. This is a serious alert from the heavens, a divine call that must not be ignored. Do not turn away from these words, for they are meant for you and you alone. The time has come to open your heart, to listen with the fullness of your spirit, for what is revealed will shift the course of your destiny. There has been a call, a message, sent from the highest of places. It was meant for you, directed to you, carrying news that shakes the heavens and the earth. The White House of Heaven has spoken, and what they have declared is beyond belief. The words they have left behind hold power, a divine decree that carries the weight of eternity. Open it quickly, for it is meant for you to receive in this hour. Do not delay, do not hesitate, for every second counts. God is with you in this, guiding you, shielding you, making a way where there seems to be none. Rest assured, my child, nothing will go wrong with you. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and I have already written your story with victory. Fear not, for I am your refuge, your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. You are safe in my hands, wrapped in my love, protected by my angels. The forces of darkness may rise, the winds of uncertainty may blow, but they will not shake you, for I am your foundation. You are unshakable when you stand upon my word. But you must trust me. You must pray, not as a duty, not as an empty routine, but as an intimate conversation with your Creator. Speak to me as you would to a loving Father, for that is who I am. I long to hear your voice, to guide you, to lift you up in your moments of weakness. When you pray, you call forth my power into your life. When you seek me, you will find me, for I am never far from you. Every prayer you utter is a key, unlocking the doors to blessings that have been prepared for you since the beginning of time. There is a battle being fought over you, a spiritual war that rages in the unseen realms. The enemy seeks to distract you, to fill your mind with doubt, to weigh your heart with fear. But I say to you, do not be deceived. The victory has already been won. You are more than a conqueror, for I have given you authority over all the powers of darkness. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, no curse spoken over you shall take root. You are covered in the blood of the Lamb, sealed with the mark of my Spirit. Nothing can separate you from my love. Do you feel it, my child? The stirring in your spirit, the call to rise, to move, to take hold of what is rightfully yours. The enemy has tried to delay you, to hold you back, to keep you bound in fear and uncertainty. But I tell you now, it is time to step forward. It is time to break the chains, to walk in the light of my truth. The doors that have been shut shall be opened, the barriers that have stood in your way shall fall. I am clearing the path before you. Walk in faith, for I am with you every step of the way. You may have felt unworthy, inadequate, undeserving of my favor. But hear me now, nothing you have done, nothing you have failed to do, can separate you from my love. I do not call the perfect, I perfect those whom I call. You are chosen, handpicked for a purpose that only you can fulfill. Do not allow the enemy to fill your mind with lies. You are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, you are my beloved, and I delight in you. This is the moment of divine intervention, the hour of supernatural alignment. What has been hidden shall be revealed, what has been delayed shall be released. But you must believe. You must trust. You must pray. Let your faith be greater than your fear, let your obedience be stronger than your doubt. For I am moving even now, aligning things in your favor, setting up divine appointments, orchestrating breakthroughs beyond your imagination. My child, listen to the urgency in my voice. This is no ordinary time. The heavens are shifting, the earth is responding, and you stand at the threshold of something mighty. Take hold of my promises. Stand firm in my word. Do not be swayed by the noise of the world, for my voice is the only one that matters. My angels surround you, my spirit empowers you, my love sustains you. Move forward, with courage, with boldness, with unwavering faith. This is my urgent message to you. This is my divine decree, spoken from my throne, carried by my angels, delivered to you in this sacred moment. Do not ignore it. Do not brush it aside. Take it into your heart, meditate on it, act upon it. Your breakthrough is near, your victory is assured, and your destiny is unfolding before your very eyes. Trust in me, pray without ceasing, and watch as I do the impossible in your life. Amen.